do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
The Screaming Eagles take possession off the faceoff. Blocked in traffic. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Here he is, all alone. Oh, save on the play. Wow, scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores this goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play.
Pittsburgh's clearly had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Pittsburgh's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Allen's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. New York's looking to break out of their own end. They've got some momentum here. The Renegades have it behind the net. Sends it over to Allen. Takes the feed. There's a solid collision. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And he makes the save on that play. Here in the late goings of the period, Pittsburgh's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Allen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a save in front.
Owens all over that shot, makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Gino's got it in the offensive zone. Big time stop. From the boards, he takes that pass. Oh, and he whiffs. That's intercepted. Fires it on net. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Pittsburgh's generated a lot of offense because of their puck possession, in particular in the O-zone where they've just dominated play. They have that 2-goal lead, and they can't sit back. They've got to continue to press through the second period.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Picks up the puck in his own end. Takes it into the slot. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. And I expect to see him out here again.
Hammers him into the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Quick feet on it, he makes the save. I thought he had it, but they're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net. The Screaming Eagles needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
New York's got it from behind the net. Oh, club save and a beauty.
But you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. New York still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. All alone! Oh, hits the post, tried to go in the corner and puts it just a little too wide.
And sometimes there's pressure when it's one-on-one with the tender, and there's so many options. He elects for the shot. Might have been the wrong one.
The Screaming Eagles get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. The Screaming Eagles looking against the half wall. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the
Scores! Aye, Captain! More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. New York's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And that's deflected. Moves it to Wolf. Looking to set up offensively. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
On the outside of the iron.
Pittsburgh's working hard to stay positive here, James. Another one off the post. They could be in the lead handedly here, but it remains tied.
New York's got the puck against the boards. And that's off the club and will play on.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by
Scores! What a show! New York's gone up by one here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, they'll want to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in the last few shifts, and they found a way to get the go-ahead goal here. They're going to need to really work hard to hold the lead because you know that their opponent, they're going to have a bit of urgency here.
And a great save!
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Right on target, wow!
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it, James? That shot goes top cheese and just knocks the bottle off of the top of the net. It's bottle pops.
Pittsburgh's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure. You want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Sabalski pounder, and here we go with period number 3 moments away. It has been a tightly contested affair to this point, and here we go. Period number 3 is underway. Here's a chance. He scores, and there's the hat-trick 3 as the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but he's been dominated, playing really confident all night long.
Puck is dropped, play resumes. And now he moves it to Duncan. Takes the pass. On the attack along the boards. The Renegades grab possession with the puck. Duncan's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. Duncan's ready for the penalty shot. Here's a shot. Scores!
Well, he's showing off a good set of sweet mitts, isn't he, James? I mean, you've run out of real estate here, and you have to have the patience and composure to slide that puck to the backhand and outweight the goaltender. That's a beauty.
Solid hit on that play. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. Got the puck, and here he comes. Clutch City, what a save!
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here, James. He does a great job of it and makes the save.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Tries to feed it over to Allen. The Renegades take it along the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession. There's the whistle, and it's a penalty shot. Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Fires it. Clutch save on the penalty shot.
Well, he does a great job of making himself as big as possible, and he doesn't bite first, James.
The Screaming Eagles have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. Makes some space. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Quick pass across to Allen. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play. How did that stay out? Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete distance.
Scores! The captain leading by example. The Screaming Eagles definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
From point blank! How did he stop that one?
Duncan's been such an offensive threat tonight, all over the offensive zone, disrupting coverage, and you can hear the boos in the stadium. They want him out of here. He's been such a threat.
And he loses control here.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Loses the coverage there. Here's a chance. And he stakes that one with the glove. Wolf stick handling in his own zone. Here they come on the rush. Pass out front. Oh, and he fans on it. Hard hit frees up the puck. Feeds it over. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. He's got a little jump. Great scores! It's in the back of the net. I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And he had an answer with that save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Moves the puck to Allen. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Shuts him down.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask, and in this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed. It's right off his melon.
New York's got the puck in the defensive end. The Screaming Eagles move to the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Allen. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Here's a scores! What a finish on the play!
On the dying seconds of the third, they're able to capitalize on an opportunity, James, but I thought that throughout this third period, there was a ton of urgency and push to get that goal.
New York's been leading in the shot department most of the night, but they continue to trail here late in the third. The Renegades get a hold of the draw. All alone! Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position.
That's it! That's it! They've tied it up! They've tied it up before the final buzzer!
Oh, this is shocking, James. I was staring up at the clock and watching the seconds tick away, and boom, they score it. That is a deflator. Let's see who wins this one now. It's tied.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this. Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. Overtime has started, and remember, we only need one shot to win this one. Scooped up along the wall by Fouquet. New York's on the attack. A chance for the win. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
New York's got a hold of the puck now. Cuts to the paint. Game on a stick. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Quick feed to Allen. Here's a chance. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass over to Fouquet. Here we go. On-man rush. For the win. There's your opening winner. Good night. And these fans don't want to go home yet. Listen to this place.
love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush, James. Really use the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone. we play for it. This is what we want to call. Hi, everybody. She's Cheryl. I'm James. Welcome to this EASHL playoff matchup. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Oh, the buzz in the air is next level here in this playoff building. Picked up along the wall by Wolf. Caulfield's got it in the defensive end. Rocked him.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Manitoba's got the puck along the boards. Moves across the floor. Oh, what a scores! He doubles up the rebound and tucks it home.
Well, these are the types of goals that create a ton of energy up and down the bench, James, because it's about hounding pucks for retrieval, but also having the presence of mind to get the stick on puck and put it to the net. Great goal.
Manitoba's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Nice dish from the left wing. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Manitoba's got a hold of it along the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Black's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Quick pass to Duncan. And that's broken up. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Manitoba's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And they get it out. Moves the puck. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Dillon's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Dishes it to Duncan. Picks off the pass. Great heads-up play with the stick by Wolf. The Renegades fail to capitalize on the power play.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by one, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Trying to get it out. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Manitoba's got it in their own zone. Good hit to Pope about the puck. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. And he loses control of the puck. Manitoba's got a hold of it against the wall. The Renegades move the puck in the defensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Well past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And off the draw, they take the puck. The Bros played along the wing. And that goes off a body. Looks to get the puck over to Allen. Moves it to Duncan. Manitoba's playing it through the neutral zone. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Great hands-to-hand of the saucer feed. And cut that one out of the net. Moves with the puck in the corner. He got all of that hit. Sends the pass over. And that's blocked away. And turns it aside with ease. Nearing the final 60 seconds here in this first period. Grabs the puck. Oh, no! Luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
Manitoba's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck luck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Pittsburgh's got to find a way to be more urgent on the power play. I mean, listen, you have more time, you have more space, but you got to know when it's time to attack the net. They got to find a way to hit the back of it if they want to get back in this one. They've had opportunity, and they haven't converted.
Here's a race for the loose puck. And now it's grabbed by Caulfield. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the neutral zone. Broken up by Caulfield. Angles it over to Dillon. Pittsburgh's grabbed a hold of the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Manitoba's been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. Pittsburgh's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he connects with the long bomb. Grabbed along the board by Wesley. Manitoba's got the puck. From the point, they take control of it. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Wolf. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Stars puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Moves it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Pittsburgh's got the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Duncan. He's got a step. Scores! Oh, what a shot!
What a counterattack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Slides the puck over. And he dodges the poke check there. Works it across to Caulfield. Picks off the pass. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement
neutral zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Allen. Puck picked up by Wolf. Receives the pass. Handles the pass from the right wing. Here's a stretch pass to Duncan. Broken up at center. And he totally whiffs on that one. And not much on that one. Moves inside. Denies him again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He was so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Wolf's going off for interference.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. A blast! Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James, with the pressure coming in on him. He just releases the puck quick, and he misses wide.
That's save at the last second off that deflection.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Sends it to Caulfield. Here's a shot. Turns that aside. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out. And, of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Bros need to start finding a way to finish on some of these chances here late in the second. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight? He might have a step here. He's in. Fantastic goal! Pittsburgh's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Grabs it in his own end. The Braves will play it from the defensive zone. What a steal in his own end. third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
And he takes the feed. And that's broken up. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Cutting to the front of the net. Picked up along the boards by Wesley. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And he comes up with it. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Tosses it on to Allen. The Bros gain possession in their own end. And they get that puck down the ice. Scooped up along the wall by Wolf. Manitoba's gained possession along the boards. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this is a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well,
Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Allen's won it. Puck scooped up by Wolf. Oh, my! Fantastic save!
Buchnevich is able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful...
He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Duncan's got a hat trick in this game, and he may not be done yet, James. I mean, the puck is attached to him. It's like a magnet on his stick right now. It's because he's finding himself in the right spots at the right time. And if I'm the coach, I'm sending him over the boards every opportunity in the offensive end because he's got the hot hand right now.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Looks to pass it to Dillon. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Manitoba's looking to break out of their own end. There's a shot! Too much traffic in the lane. Manitoba's got possession of the puck. Intercepted the pass. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Puck picked up in the open ice. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Takes a shot. Handles that one. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Skates far from his cage to play the puck. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit.
Frustration bubbling over late in the game when you're down by a bunch. You know you're not getting back in it. You deliver that hit. Yeah, it's one thing. You know it's over. You're completely frustrated, and it shows.
Huber's taking it from his own end. And as the... Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Dillon's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. The Renegades were strong defensively tonight and just seemed to know when to pick their spots in order to pick up the win.
Now it's transitioning the puck quickly and jumping to offense when they had the opportunity. And at the end of the day, the analytics may say possession time is one way, but the scoreboard says another.
These teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Handles the puck. Slides it across. The Huskies will play it in their own end. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Moves it quickly over to Dion. The Renegades look to start the transition game. Takes control of the puck. And he takes the feed. Connecticut's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Oh, great defensive effort to break up the play.
I really like the effort here. I mean, you have to have a ton of skills. Scores! Difficult play for the goaltender all the way around. It's not really a shot to the net, so she's not in a set position and she's not making a read off of it. And then it's a bouncing puck. Real tough to track and follow, and as a result, it's in the back of the net.
The Renegades strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
That knocks it off the puck. Heads to the back of the net. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Redirected shot. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Pittsburgh's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2.
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Stop by the goaltender. Wesley's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but
scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Huskies win it. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. The Huskies are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
The Renegades get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Sends a pass over. Into the corner of the attacking area. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs. Hey, James, that's what you got. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Let's get the call. The Huskies are being called for tripping.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Here's a shot, and makes the save. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Allen's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Takes on a pass back at the point. Turns him away. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Renegades have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Quick feed to Duncan. Shot. Goalie with a stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Allen's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Look at the Spartans off the outside of the iron, and will play on.
Pittsburgh's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at will. This one goes off the post, but really doesn't matter. They've got such a healthy cushion.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1 all over.
Wrist shot from the slot.
I always say goaltenders have something special about them, and you have to want to be in that position to stand in front of a shot like this. She does it, and she makes the save.
Dion's crossed the line and gained the zone. With possession along the wall. In close! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Passes it over. Quick pass to Alexis. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Renegades gain control of the puck. Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
And one last save. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Here we go, period number two, and for those of you who have stuck around for this one, good on you. It has been a one-sided affair. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Pittsburgh's had a great start to this game. They look like a team on a mission that's really bought into the game plan as they look to execute and get lots of shots on net. You look at the underlying metrics. They've owned the puck in terms of possession.
The Huskies have the puck. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
Connecticut's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going. Well, we all know in playoffs that the ice closes up quickly. It can feel real small out there, and so you got to find ways to create your space. And that's a huge hit right there, sending a message, trying to open up ice and open up space.
Taken by Wesley. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Duncan's got it along the wing. And he takes the pass. Puck exits the zone. And now it's grabbed by Wolf. Saucers it tape to tape. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Shot! Big save! They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
They've got to be mindful to stay calm. I know the call went against them, but we're about to drop the puck here again. Pittsburgh's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. And that's knocked away by Wesley. Slides it diagonally to Duncan. Breakaway, he scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James.
Pittsburgh's been just crushing it in the offensive zone, but it starts the defensive end too, Cheryl.
Yeah, as a former defender, I'd say it always starts there. I mean, it's got to be 200 feet in a complete game, and when you look down this lineup and you look on the ice, it starts right from the goaltender and works its way all through the offensive zone.
Wesley's got the puck. And the puck ends the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Shakes himself free. Can't hang on after that hit. Here's a feed in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Pittsburgh's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. I mean, they've just moved the puck around so effectively.
Yeah, they've gotten in the offensive zone because of their speed through the neutral zone. They've gotten good entries, and then their puck possession in the offensive zone. I mean, it's been so difficult to take it away. It's been a swing on their stick. They've been evasive, they've been elusive, and they've driven the net when they should have.
And we're still only in period number 2. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Huskies have been handed 2 for interference.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Pittsburgh's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Glove save as that puck changed directions. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Duncan's been showcasing his passing skills tonight as well as his playmaking abilities. You know, when you have the puck on your stick, you also have to create time and space. So he's doing that as well. And then he's also threading the needle for multiple assists in this game tonight.
No room for that one to get through. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. Kept in the zone after some poor geometry there, Cheryl.
It's all about the angles, isn't it, James? And this wasn't executed very well. You have to be very aware of where the ice is, and it isn't always on the perimeter. Sometimes you can go up the middle.
Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly. With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
Oh, look! Out against the wall! Huge strikes! And they get one back here.
Well, I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game. He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
Connecticut's got the puck along the wall. Pass back to the point. Oh, they call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Renegades are off to the box. Interference the call.
calling interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2 minutes interference call.
Pittsburgh's won the defensive zone draw. Carries it in. The Huskies have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Ayers. Great glove save.
Eccles doing a great job of tracking the puck, getting to position to be able to make that brilliant save.
Feeds the puck across to Ayers. Here's a chance. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Wesley's going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call.
You know it's a physical game and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall.
Pittsburgh's taking possession in their own end. Trying to exit the defensive zone, and they get it out. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Quick pass to Alexis. Wolf's penalty has expired, but they remain short-handed as he joins the kill. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Allen's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. Connecticut's won the opening draw, and their power play roars on. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Allen. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Wolf's aggression a little too much in the eyes of the officials, roughing the call.
Well, this roughing call is undisciplined. Usually the officials will give you a little bit of breathing room on this one and tell you to stop, and he just wouldn't. It's a call all day long.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Connecticut's got control of it now from their own end. He's got a step. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Well, coaches and teammates love these types of plays. You sacrifice your body, and it's a game-changing hit. You wind up with possession, and as a result, you get a goal. I love coaches that go back and reflect on these types of plays because this is the transition. This is when the sacrifice happens, and that's how the puck gets in your hands to even start the play. Wolves almost back on the ice.
The Huskies get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Here's a chance to the middle, and it goes off a stick and off target. Duncan's got the puck in his own zone. Sends a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Long lead pass up the center. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. Wolf's getting called for tripping.
Well, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's taken this period, James.
Connecticut's got it, and they're on the attack. Dishes it off. And he gets in front of that.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone. For this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum, and it's about the timeliness of a save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win, and that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Connecticut's won the faceoff. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Moves it to Ayers. Cutting to the slot. Let's go. Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Well, they gain the advantage through the neutral zone here, James, and they're able to enter with an odd man rush. And I love the way the puck carrier just manipulates their opponent to open up seams. They have the extra ice, they have the extra player, and they finish.
The Huskies don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Good use of the body on the play. Duncan's lugging the puck. Taken by Wolf. Pittsburgh's across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Wesley. And that's off a stick. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Levels him with the hit. Slides the puck across to Allen. Shoots it on the backhand. Connecticut's got a hold of it against the wall. To the low slot. From point blank. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Ayers strikes for his first goal of the game after having multiple looks, multiple scoring opportunities throughout the game here, James. And there's two ways you can look at it as an athlete. One, you can kind of get frustrated, or two, you can say to yourself, listen, I'm getting the looks, I'm in the right spots, I have the puck on my stick with it. Well, he chose the latter.
Wesley's got it into offensive territory. Moves it around along the half wall. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. That goes off the post and stays out. Let's see the call here. Wesley's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play.
And that's another penalty, James, and you know that his teammates aren't going to like this. This really disrupts the flow of the bench and puts his team in a bad spot.
Connecticut's won the draw, and they'll go to work. And that shot dives in traffic. And the puck's kicked free. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's thrown a ton of hits so far. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Allen's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Lets it go! Denies him on the play. Passed up ahead. Moves into the slot. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Here's a shot. Scores! And they do it again on the power play.
Well, everything's been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that the practice, it's been paying off.
The Huskies have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, in jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Connecticut's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Right in the low slot. Getting fancy behind the net. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth.
Wolf's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Here's a chance. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Under all sorts of pressure in his own end with the puck now. To his teammate. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Quick pass across to Ayers. Shakes off the coverage. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
And that slides right out to center ice. Angles it over to Wesley. They've got the defense outnumbered.
Duncan's...
Oh, she stopped it! She stopped it! Wow!
Are you kidding me, James? I can't even believe it. That's not in the net. How did she do it? I mean, I don't even know how she tracked it, how she got to it. Everyone around her is in disbelief.
Connecticut's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Big time stop there.
Echols has had a really tough time tonight, James. I mean, her entire team has, right from the goaltending out. It has not been stellar, that's for sure. But she's got to build on that save. Forget what's happened in the past and only focus what's in front of her.
And we are all over with this one tonight. Pittsburgh's efficiency in the shot department is really the story in this one tonight.
It is the story in this game, but there's another story, and it's the great goaltending that they received that gave them an opportunity to get the puck back and go in.
Meditating on a mountain in the Milky Way. Has it been a single second or 100 days? I've been watching you better breathe while I count to infinity. I'm swimming in the desert, trying to get my life
atmosphere here tonight for this EASHL playoff showdown. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. And he takes the dish. Springfield's got the puck along the wall. The Thunderbirds have it now. Day's got it along the boards. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Wolves hit, not a good one in the eyes of the officials, boarding the call.
Well, it's going to be a 2-minute minor for boarding here, James, and I think it's a good call. It's a dangerous play, it's over-aggressive, and it needed to be called.
Tries to get the puck to Allen. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Renegades played along the boards. Absolutely levels them.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Boucher's going off for boarding.
Well, this is going to be a boarding call, no question about it. Opponent's in a vulnerable spot. You see the numbers. You can't hit like that.
Springfield's won the draw. The Thunderbirds gain control of the puck against the wall. Penalty expires, and the PP unit gets set to go to work. Allen's got it against the boards. Grabs control of it at the point. Quick feed to Allen. Takes the feed.
Boucher's almost out of the box.
Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. Pittsburgh's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world.
Scores! Off the one-timer of Butte.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty. The goaltender has no chance on this one as his teammate just makes a gift of a pass right into his wheelhouse, and he just powders it by.
And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing, coming up with the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Here he is showing in front. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Springfield's ahead 1-0. Allen's won the faceoff. Wesley stick handling in his own zone. Knocked away. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And the save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Thunderbirds have taken a 1-0 lead. Springfield's got possession here in their own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. He got all of that hit on the play. The Thunderbirds take possession in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Dave. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Here's a short pass to Duncan. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. He got all of that one. Slides it to Clappy. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Duncan. And that's picked off by Dave. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Springfield's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And a great save. Springfield's coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Shot! Scores! Just before the period closes, Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. Well, there's so much emphasis on winning face-off, James, and this is why you get possession and you get a huge opportunity quick off the draw.
Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. And we are underway with period number 2. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Pittsburgh's got to find a way to be more urgent on the power play. I mean, listen, you have more time, you have more space, but you got to know when it's time to attack the net. They got to find a way to hit the back of it if they want to get back in this one. They've had opportunity, and they haven't converted.
It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Boucher's got it in the defensive end. Oh, look at this. Moves the pass in front, and that doesn't connect. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Things starting to get a little physical out there. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now it's grabbed by Kloppy. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight, and we'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
And it's a quick pass to Wesley. What a steal in his own end. Feeds it over. Scores! That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Springfield's having themselves a game tonight, and we are far from over here, too.
Well, yeah, and it's a 200-foot game. It's complete because not only are they putting up some huge numbers on the board, they're also protecting their goaltender on defense, finding a way to have good posture when they need it. And, hey, retrieval's everything. When you have the puck, the other team doesn't.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Into the corner now. The Thunderbirds carried along the wall. And he makes the save. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Takes a shot. And that one's denied. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone.
forwards have had an answer for everything that their opponent has sent their way. Any type of adjustments, they've had an answer for it.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Puck grab by Allen. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Rocks him on the play. Works it across to Duncan. Penalty coming up here. The Thunderbirds are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in the scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Springfield's got it in their own zone. Poked away in the neutral zone by Poppy. Good clearing attempt to breathe. The Thunderbirds will play it against the Boars. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Springfield's penalty killers get a hold of it. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Wesley's getting 2 for boarding here.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
With the stop. Handles the pass. Pittsburgh's short-handed breakaway. On the backhand in front. Springfield's gained possession along the boards. Oh, they go back on offense. With the stop.
Allmark's made a nice stop.
Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Springfield's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Slides it across. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And the puck skips away after that move. Loses the coverage there. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. You'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. A chance in front! Score! Springfield's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Picked up along the wall by Martinez. Moves it to Wolf. Now he slides it up to Allen. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Boucher's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck. All day long, get to the box.
Pittsburgh's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Nice poke check. Pittsburgh's got it behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Wolf. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
And they move the puck out of harm's way. Moves it quickly over to Wesley. Takes it to the net. Whiffs on that. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Oh, what a beautiful glove save.
Boucher's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Thunderbirds PK unit delivers on that.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Oh, what a hit. Oh, what a direct hit on the play. Ho-ho.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
Takes the feed. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. The Thunderbirds don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. What a hit against the wall. The Renegades move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's intercepted. He got all of that one. Feeds the puck up to Duncan. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And he slides it quickly to Duncan. Fires it on net. And that's off target.
We can certainly be disappointed with his finishing touch there, James, but a lot of good work put into the fight for position to get to that area in the first place.
Quick shot. Denies him.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
And some textbook body contact there. Sends it out front, and that's intercepted. Oh, those cords rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Delayed penalty looming. Springfield's looking to break out. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Allen's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game, and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
And the puck leaves the zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. Slides the puck up from the left side. Look out! Glove save! Oh, quick reflexes on the play. Looks to set up at the point now. Puck picked up by Wesley. That's a solid check on the play. The Thunderbirds all alone. Gets in front of it. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here.
Allmark's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Big time blocker stopped by Allmark.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Picks up the puck. Oh, he couldn't get that one to go.
Yeah, he's got a pretty great set of hands, doesn't he? But he just couldn't corral that puck enough to get it up on his stick.
Would you ever?
Not a chance. Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Springfield's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Big time late in this third. The Renegades win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. Leads to an opportunity.
Let's see what the officials are calling. Boucher's going to serve 5.
Well, the officials are just doing their job. This is a 5-minute measure. It's warranted because they're not going to tolerate dangerous play.
Temperatures boiling over late here, Cheryl.
Boiling because there's certainly frustration as well. And when you're feeling frustrated, it's easy to just drop the gloves.
Oh, and it's all over.
Well, it's over. It almost looked uncontested, didn't it? I mean, he took it square, and he had no chance on that one, James. We don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking a risk of injury.
That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this face-off.
Wilson's won it in their own end. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Springfield's puck possession was taken to another level tonight. It was dominant.
It was dominant, and it's what they did with it. They weren't afraid to attack, pay the price to go into the heart of the coverage. That's right into the middle of the ice. They would kick it out, and they created so many shot opportunities.
These voices in my brain sound off like hand grenades. I guess they're here to stay. Hey, la 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 la. In my head again, panic setting in, and then can't fix me now. taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the chat. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion, the Judah, the cat out the back. I can't dilute it, I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness till you came around. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. The victory is already won. 3 days in the ground in the kingdom of gun. Why just wait around when he told you to run? Told you to run. Run the race at the pace that you're supposed to. Break through and there's nothing that he won't do. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No, 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 no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go, 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 go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. No, no So this is emptiness, part of the game, I guess. When I'm looking for remedy, but the night won't set you free. No matter the warning signs, no matter how hard I try, my pulse is getting quicker, fingers on the trigger. Give me all that I need, find the truth on my knees, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone. Every morning light shines on the shame I hide, but I'm in no way ready to face the sun. God knows what I've become. Cause every cold and dark perverted room, every touch that wasn't meant for you, I could have been somebody's baby, but till then I guess I'll just keep coming. Give me all that I need, from the truth on my knees, babe. Keep the fever on till I come undone.
looking forward to this one tonight. Puck is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Beantown's won it. Takes a shot. Oh, blocker save. What a stop. Grabbed along the board by Allen. Pittsburgh's got it across the line. Through center. Takes the pass. Can't complete the pass as it goes off the stick. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Here's a shot. Nice save from point-blank range.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's
Puck is corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
a huge opportunity there, James, to get the goal-ahead.
It's in the back of the net. He scores! The Beast have to be breathing a little easier now as they get on the board first here in this one.
That's amazing how mindset can change when you get up by a goal in what's been considered a pretty scrappy back-and-forth game.
Shut down by the blocker. From the right side, takes the pass. Look at this. They've got some... Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop!
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Shell.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them. We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Pass right in front. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Slides it on over to Allen. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Takes control of the puck. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but...
Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
The Renegades needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I have a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game. You can see it in their urgency. And they get rewarded.
Beantown's got the puck against the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. Oh, an explosive hit on the play. Takes it at center. Puts it on net, and will play on as that gets a piece of the glove. Gains the zone. Denies him with a save. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Allen. Can't keep a hold of it. Handles the pass at center. Fires it. Oh, and he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
They've got numbers on the attack along the boards. Excellent stick work on the play. Space now at the bench and the extra attackers on the ice. Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. All eyes here at center. What a save on the penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck in their own end. In all alone! All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Puck is dropped in period number 2, and we are still evened up. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Renegades will want to put that first period behind them, James, and to be honest, they're lucky that it's a tied game. They didn't manage the puck, they didn't own it, and they didn't make good first pass decisions. They'll need to shore that up if they want to get ahead in this one. Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off.
Here we go, odd-man rush here. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Great heads-up play by the defender.
Allen's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Smart heads-up play to intercept the pass. Shot! Big-time stop.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Here they are on the attack. Oh, wow, what a glove save. Beantown's got possession of the puck. Takes it into the slot. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Takes the pass from the boards. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Clayton's taking it from his own end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Trying to clear the zone. Gets it out of his own end. And we'll reset things after that icing. Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a tie game. Pittsburgh's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Steps inside the line. Here's a chance. Denies him in front.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect.
And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Pittsburgh's jumped in front by a goal here late in period number 2. And they have weathered the storm here, Cheryl, but they've gone in front.
Well, it isn't over yet, but they certainly are in a good position with the lead heading into the intermission, James. Now it's about staying the course, playing confident, managing the puck, and getting it done.
Skates to the crease. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Pittsburgh's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Pittsburgh's got the puck. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Well, this is the stuff that goalie coaches can't teach. It's just an instinctual and intrinsic passion to get to that puck. I mean, you're throwing form out the window now when you're making these types of saves over and over. The sole purpose, just keep the puck out of the back of the net.
Pittsburgh's got it in the defensive zone. Handles the pass at center. Moves the puck. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Beantown's had a strong 40 minutes of play, and they've dominated possession time, James, but they have to find a way to get up on the board and get the equalizer here. I expect them to have some urgency to activate.
They're tied up with the ball!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step, and when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you, and they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Pittsburgh's got possession at center. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Pass to the front. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
And a little body contact on that play. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Backhander blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's an odd man rush. Denied by the goaltender.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Clayton's taking the puck behind the net. Oh, so close, but an even better defensive stop.
Well, I love the attempt here at the...
Blazing in on the breakaway. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
More than half the period left to play. Pittsburgh's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Now a quick pass to Clayton. To the front! Toss up the puck after that hit. High speed at center, moves up ahead now. Denies him in close. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored. Pittsburgh's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And they manage to clear it. Passes out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's the pass. He's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Duncan's been so efficient with the puck tonight, James. I mean, sometimes it is a struggle, and other nights it just feels easy, and that's what it feels like for him tonight. He wants that puck. You can see him communicating with his teammates. He wants it. He wants to shoot it. He's all around the net, and he's buried it already for a hat trick.
Pittsburgh's got it in the offensive zone. Gives up the body for the block. Tape-to-tape pass to center. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Taking a collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. Spates made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you gotta get square to the shooter.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Taken along the wall. Great save on the play. Moves it around. Puts it in front of the net. And that's intercepted. Beantown's moving it into the offensive end. Toss it up on the play. Oh, a clutch save. Beantown's got it along the wall. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Gaining steam here on the attack. Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. Beantown's got control of it now from their own end. Clayton's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, did you see that play?
Oh, that's a deceptive play that creates space. Now they can attack the net.
Drives to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Intercepted the pass. And a great save. Oh, he made the save. Touchdown! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home. In the neutral zone. Moves the puck over to Duncan. Breakaway. Oh, what a save. Goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James? Like 5 pucks.
Pucks in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Pittsburgh's time of possession, a glaring stat tonight on the final numbers, and I think a big reason why they were able to come away with the win, Cheryl.
Yeah, the puck was on their stick, James, and they also had fresh legs. I mean, it's easier to have the puck and be in control of the game, and
glide into position for the opening draw. Playoff hockey, dare I say it's the most wonderful time of the year. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Takes it and looks ahead. Moves inside. And he elects to explore his options. Sends it out in front. And that doesn't connect. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And manages to clear the zone. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, it started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Pittsburgh's ahead 1-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Hudson. Goes full circle with the puck. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I love this goal because this is a combination of quickness and explosiveness here. You just look at the stride and how powerful it is. It creates the speed and the momentum to get him to the net for this goal.
Grabs the puck at center. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Avoids the defender. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Allen's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Here's a chance on the attack. Passes it over. The Renegades scoop it up along the boards. Dishes it off. Quebec's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Grabs the puck in the slot. And he makes a save there. Quick stop. Scores. And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Pittsburgh's on the attack. Feeds it over. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. From the neutral zone now. Cuts to the paint. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. The Renegades played along the wing. Slides it across. Sends it to the middle. And that goes off someone in front. Passes it over. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, my, you can feel it. He's got to step on a breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
Avoids the poke check. Into the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Odd man rush. Here's the pass. Sends the pass over. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Grabs possession of the puck. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Quebec's had a rough start to the opening frame, James. I mean, just they didn't possess the puck. They've had a lot of turnovers, and as a result, their opponent has a lead.
Between his legs. That goes wide. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Sends the puck across. Slides the puck over. Dishes it off. Duncan's got it in the offensive zone. And he makes the save.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
The Renegades can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Quick feed to Hudson. Hated him a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Receives the pass. They've got numbers here. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Hudson. Great read. Comes up with it. Quebec's gained possession along the boards. Trying to shake the defender. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Pittsburgh's really put the squeeze on here, now up by 3. Allen's won the faceoff. Slides the puck across to Duncan. And he coughs it up with the pass. Great reflexes, another save.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Allen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Drives to the paint. Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game. Well, that puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Feeds it over. The Renegades take it along the wall. Takes a shot. Scores! It's in the back of the net. I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
Pittsburgh's ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really forechecked. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it. When they get it, they've had the majority of the...
He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Here's a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes the feed. With possession along the wall. Oh, here we go. Fantastic save. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Shakes off the coverage. Goes right to the crease. Comes up with a monster save in front. Long lead pass to Duncan. One-on-one with the goal. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the path with his speed. James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
Pittsburgh's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know, in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to...
Scores! At the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say
having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got an intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Pittsburgh's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James.
Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Quebec teamwork's got the puck along the wall. The Renegades gain control of the puck. Here's a chance to his teammate. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the offensive zone. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. Makes a move in front. Pushes it across to Allen. Quebec teamwork's got the puck. Shakes loose. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. Oh, James, I just love this goal. It shows all the elements in the game of hockey. You have to have spatial awareness. You have to have your head up to know exactly where you want to move the puck before you do. And this is a perfect example as he is stumbling and recognizes that he's got to get that stick to puck and move that pass right to the open player. Immediately does it, and as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Shot gives them nothing in front. Handles the puck, and there's the save. Gets the puck over to Hudson. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Throws one up to Allen. They've got some momentum here. Here's an offensive chance. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Trying to shake loose. Buries it for the goal. Quebec's got one back here in the third, but they still need another.
They're going to have to swarm the puck and find a way to retrieve it. And it's shot selection as well. Good opportunities, get to the slot and find a way to convert.
Picked up along the boards by Hudson. From one point man to another. He says, let's get physical on that play. Shuts him down. Here's a backhander. Denies him again.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Passes it in front. And that goes off a stick. Big time stop there. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Quick pass to Duncan. Drills him. Approaching the final minute of regulation. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Feeling it tonight here, James. He's got the hot hand and the vibe, the mojo, call it what you will. He's got a hat trick in this game. Just send him over the boards, coach. Get the puck to him, because if he gets it, it's going in.
The Renegades get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Pittsburgh's gained possession. Scores! And there's the counter punch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back when they take the wind or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board with the momentum shift back in their favor. There's so many things that go well on this goal, James. And how about the spacing? You have to know where you are on the ice and where your opponent is to be able to deliver a poke check that works. This is absolutely perfect. And he's able to jump on the puck, transition, go the other way for the tally.
Huge steal in his own end. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Scores! And look who's at it again!
You don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
Any time of the game, you want to convert on your scoring chances, especially when you're up by one and you have an opportunity to get the insurance marker, but he misses the net. Duncan's been showcasing his passing skills tonight as well as his playmaking abilities. You know, when you have the puck on your stick, you also have to create time and space, so he's doing that as well. And then he's also threading the needle for multiple assists in this game tonight.
Here's a chance in front, and that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a breakaway. Shot. Oh, and he completely missed the net on that.
I think there are a little bit of
penalty shot coming up after that whistle. Duncan's looking to put this one away. One-on-one with the goalie. Clutch City, what a save.
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here, James. He does a great job of it and makes the save.
That's all she wrote from this one tonight.
Pittsburgh's got to be impressed with this win tonight. They got the offense nearly going, but really buckled down defensively when it mattered.
Yeah, I mean, they really did shore up the defensive structure for this group. They found ways to make sure they didn't give up the grade A scoring chances, tied up sticks on rebounds, and found a way to hold on.
what we play for, and this is what we want to call. Hi, everybody. She's Cheryl. I'm James. Welcome to this EASHL playoff matchup. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Rubio's got the puck. Shot! Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Centering pass in front. Breaks it off the post. They've got numbers. Big time hit in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing.
Oh, the 1T in full effect.
This is his wheelhouse. I mean, this is exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment, and his teammates are going to find, and that's what happens here, and he executes like he always does.
Edmonton's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Slides it across. Oh, and he cocks it perfectly in the offensive end. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Allen's moving the puck through his own zone. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Here's a move in tight. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Allen stick handling in his own zone. Uses the force on that hit. Slides it over with pace to Rubio. Reads the play and forces the turnover. And the officials waving off icing here. Runs him hard against the boards. Drives to the sweet spot. And he's peeling off to regroup. And that'll make the highlight reels with that glove stop. Oh, and a great defensive play there. And that's blocked from someone in front. Pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there and just crushes him.
What a hit. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. They've got numbers here. Telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Drives it to the crease. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Pittsburgh's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
A couple goals in a minute 50, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Pittsburgh's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike, and now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops.
Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The 67s were a little unlucky in that opening frame, James. They held the majority of the possession, which is exactly what you want, but it's about converting on those opportunities. Now they're trailing by 1. If they can start converting, they'll get back in this game.
Score! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
Pittsburgh's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. Here he goes on the penalty shot. And he reads it perfectly on that penalty shot.
Yeah, I love the way he was so aggressive, and he really challenged. It's a one-on-one battle, James, and he wins it.
Lots of time left in this period. The Renegades have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Winds up, lets it go. Stop that one. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Allen's won the draw there on the attack. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
Pittsburgh's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Allen's got it along the wing. Right on the doorstep. Stones him in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Here's a short pass to Rubio. Chase in front. Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that net shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. Moves it to Duncan. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Look out, here they come on the attack. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
Edmonton's turned things around here in period number 2 with that goal, Cheryl.
There's so many different ways you can get back in a game, and that is the perfect way to do it, to get within 1, finding a way to cash in on that endless opportunities that they've had.
Quick shot! Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's all tied up. From the open ice, they gain the line. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. He's got a step. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Here's an odd man rush. Let's move to the middle. The shot. Scooped up along the wall by Rubio.
Slides by the check. Sends a pass over. Feeds it down low. What a steal in his own end. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Pad save with ease. Tap dances around the check. Oh, look at this. The Renegades will play it in their own end. Tries to get it to Duncan. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Unloads a shot! And a solid stop on the play there. Trying to clear. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. And he hangs on just as time runs out. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. We've had a great battle tonight through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if it continues here in the third. And he's ridden off the puck. Here he is, all alone. Scores! What a show!
What a counterattack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Edmonton's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Moves the puck along the half wall. With the blast! What a stop as he puts out the fire! Thunderous hip check on the play!
Gordon's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And now he tries to get it across to Rubio. The Renegades get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Rubio. The 67th will play for the defensive zone. Puck slid down the ice. Pass out front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Taken by Allen. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. He scores! What a shot! Pittsburgh's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
We said it, James. They're not sitting back, they're attacking. And this is urgency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why you didn't start that way, but you can certainly finish it.
Driving right to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Lays the body into that play. Sends it quickly to Allen. Shot! Stopped with ease. Sends it down low. From point blank. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. Slides it quickly to Rubio. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Allen's been seizing the opportunity tonight here, James. He's got a hat trick, and it could be still counting right now because when you're feeling it, you got the vibe, you got the mojo, it's going in for you. He certainly has it all. His teammates know it, so they're trying to deliver him the puck whenever they get the opportunity.
Carries it in. Handles the puck from the left side. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall. Allen's been having his way with the opposition, and I'm telling you right now, James, this crowd doesn't like it. They're extremely frustrated with their team.
Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Oh, look at the pass. They score. A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Pittsburgh's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt. Get on the prowl. Stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
Takes a wrist shot. How did he stop that one?
Well, the puck has been on a string on his stick tonight here, James. I mean, the coach continues to throw him over the boards, knowing that he's going to create offense for his team. Multiple helpers in this one so far. He's really weaving and creating space. Great timing to be able to thread the needle to his line mates to get those helpers.
Scores! And look at this! We are all back to square one!
Just when you think the game is over, how quickly it can change when you have urgency. They're all around the net, and everyone is on their feet there as they get the equalizer. Oh, this is such a tough way to give up the lead. You think you have the game, and then you wind up giving it away because you can't protect the middle of the ice.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. There's the horn bringing regulation time to an end. We got overtime coming up next. And we are just moments away from overtime.
golden goal time, overtime. Let's do it.
Passes it over. Duncan's lugging the puck. Here they come on the attack. Here's the pass. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Made the stop on that play.
Duncan's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting.
They win it! They win it in overtime!